Morning. It is March the 17th. It is St. Patrick's Day. Rise and shine. Good morning to you. I'm WESH 2 First Warning Meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's doing in the world of weather. This morning, there it goes. In the words of a Backstreet Boy or an NSYNC member, bye, 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 bye. Cold front sliding on through. I know I'm going to get some grief about that, but cold front sliding through and really making for some changes. Is it spring break? I don't know. Let's look outside right now. It's gorgeous, I could tell you that much. Top left corner, there's Ocala, our tower cam there, showing a temperature of 55 degrees. Not bad in Daytona Beach. Some high, thin clouds there. It's 59. Tourist District 62 and Leesburg, 58. So it is gorgeous. We look around town, seeing temperatures very comfortable, nice and cool. I would add that the temperatures are not going to move a ton from here through the course of the day. 62 in Orlando, we're going to move, just not a ton. First warning, live Doppler radar did great work yesterday tracking those nasty cells. Did have a couple of tornadic thunderstorms. Does not look like we had any touchdowns, but nevertheless, weather did get feisty for a while. So where do we go from here? All right, for today, it's nice and cool. We're not warming much. We're going to hang out in the 60s, though. 66 at 1 p.m. 68 degrees, our 3 o'clock temperature. Mostly sunny skies, my friends. It's going to be a wonderful day. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. So happy, happy, happy St. Patrick's Day. All right, let's take a look around Central Florida for today. 67, our high temperature in Orlando. Average high temperature is 79. Why is spring break starting like this? We'll talk. 68 degrees in DeLand. We'll have the lower 70s. Oh, that was the first sip of coffee. We'll have the lower 70s in Brevard County. So we're looking great this morning. What about the next couple of days? Okay, spring break does do its thing. So for today, upper 60s for highs. You see how quickly, though, Mother Nature throws us right back in, right? Mid 70s tomorrow. My pool litmus test is 80 degrees. We'll be at pool weather again Wednesday and Thursday. Then a couple of sprinkles on Thursday for a weak front, drops us off to 70, and then we're right back to the 80s for the weekend. So, yes, spring break is starting. Spring break is starting a little cool, but don't think for a minute that it's going to completely be different. We do have some beautiful weather in the forecast. Just have to, have to kind of get through. Just have to kind of get through. Yeah. All right. All right. So, how we doing? Kara says, so thankful the weather didn't bring tornadoes. I haven't watched the news, though. Could have been devastating for some. It was devastating for some, particularly outside of Florida. I mean, there were some gusty storms around, but yeah, it was a rough go for some. At that said, um, you know, we just always have to be dialed into the weather because you never know when it's our turn versus somebody else's turn, right? Robert says, good morning from Titusville. Thank you for always helping us through this crazy weather. Always will do my best. I can only promise the best I got, but I will give you the best I got. Steph says, excited to see cooler temps. My son's St. Patty's shirt is almost long sleeve. You know what's funny is I'm not exactly doing the St. Patty. I guess I'm going to have to wear green socks or change my shirt. I'm wearing long sleeves today. I would suggest you do the same. Why not? Diane says tornadoes were all around my family in Alabama, but they were all safe, thankfully. So let's do this. Let me go in here. We'll open up the default Earth scene. All right. And you guys hear these kids? Oh my gosh. My youngest is just on a screaming fit. All right, local storm reports. All right. Let's add tornado to the mix. And last 72 hours. All right. All right. So this is where tornadoes touched down. Now, of course, those icons are very, very, very large. I can scale them down perhaps a little bit. Size. There we go. All right. So there's where there were reports of tornadoes. Okay. There. So just to give you an idea. Looks and what's so interesting is when you see a line like this, that lets you know it's the same supercell that moved through. Okay, but yes, you've got that supercell there. Got through Alabama, just north of Atlanta, through like Texarkana down here, further to the north around Missouri. Look at that. Look at all those reports. Yeah. Thankfully, though, when we move the map down into Florida, no reports of tornadoes near us. There were a couple of reports of funnel clouds out west, though, including one that prompted a tornado warning. So there were some of those reports. Now, if we were to take that and turn that back around, let's look at if I were to add all the warnings, watches and warnings, U.S. watches, warnings, and then plus. If I do tornado warning, if I do that, I think that would play it. I think. I don't know if I'm going to get that. I don't know if I'm going to get that. Oh, there. Oh, not watches. Okay, so it's going back and buffering data. Got it. Data time. Yeah. Okay, so there's the warnings. All right, so it's all so you can kind of see where the warnings were happening, right? Warning, warning, warning. Priority. Yeah. There we go. It's going back. It's got to go back and buffer the data. Anyway, I'm not going to make you sit through this. But the point is that there were a lot of tornado warnings. There were some tornadoes that moved through. Happy to report that we made it through relatively unscathed. Okay, so that's kind of the that's kind of the bottom line here. Okay, so that said, next system. By Wednesday, high pressure will be sitting over top of us. There will be a weak front that comes through. Does not look like it's wanting to throw much of the way of rain in. And then there you go. It's going to be turning our winds around afterward and cooling us back down. And that's why the 7-day forecast has that next mention for some cooler temperatures midweek. Yeah. Paula says, wow, we got lucky. We get tornado. Poor people lost their house. Some special states blessed. Live in Kissimmee, Florida. Yeah, I mean there was some people that lost homes. There were some people that lost more. Some people lost their lives in these storms, and that's why we don't take any of this lightly, right? I see somebody mentioning a fire warning. So, Amy, here's the deal. So, we've got a red flag warning in effect for just about all of Central Florida because had a cold front move through, and that cold front really dried up our atmosphere. Case in point, the dew point temperatures. Dew points are a direct measurement of the moisture environment. So, dew point temperatures are in the 40s and 50s. That's pretty dry. You look at winds today, and we're starting off just this morning with winds running 10, 15. Look at Orlando, nearly 20 miles an hour. So, with nearly 20-mile an hour wind, that's already a good gusty wind. So, notice through the day today 15, 20, 25 mile per hour winds, low humidity. It's going to be one of those gusty ones. It's going to be a good opportunity for fire weather. Okay, no burning. No burning. Moderate drought for the metro area. Parts of the Big Bend over there in a severe drought. Keach Byram Drought Index. This kind of looks at moisture soil. All right. And the Keach Byram Drought Index numbers are not terrible, but it just, we're walking this fine line, let's say, okay? So we have to be careful. All right? So no burning. Don't do it. Don't do it. We had almost an inch of rain yesterday in Denellen. No severe stuff. Yep. Yeah, had some nasty storms move through and some good rains for you too. Yeah. It was windy in Leesburg when I got off. Had to chase my paperwork down the street. Oh, geez. Nobody wants to have to do that. I'm sorry. Jeannie Rowan, my nasal passages confirm it's dry. Well, and it's not just that. The pollen levels remain high. Don't think for a second that it's gotten any better. I mean, I updated this Saturday, but I could tell you it's still high. Did I not finish the word Tuesday? Good gravy. There you go. How was the party? It was good. It was good. Kids were going crazy in the pool. It was fine. And then everybody left, and then it started storming. So yeah, worked out exactly as I wanted it to. Yeah. I'm so ready for consistent warmth. I've never gone this long without using the pool. We opened the pool yesterday, but it won't be used today or tomorrow. By Wednesday, Thursday, it'll be pool weather again. So yeah. These will be the days where we go do the other things, I guess, for spring break. But yes, Patty, I'm kind of with you. I'm ready for that as well. You know? Oh well. Janice says I need to take my allergy medication. I know, I know. Winter conditions at fire banning levels. So that's a county by county basis. So I mean, I couldn't venture to guess the way that it works. I will say that this is burn ban dashboard. So I believe Orange County always has a burn ban. I'm just looking. I'm zooming in. Orange County. Yard debris burning is always prohibited in Orange County. So for right now, yeah, the burn bans are kind of more for Southwest Florida, which I would suspect, yeah, that their levels are greater. So Southwest Florida is under a burn ban. County enacted. Whereas for us, Orange County is always banned from burning. Hillsborough and Pinellas counties are always banned for burning. So the rest of us not under a burn ban, but you know how this works. Yeah. If it could stay like this without the pollen, I'd be happy. I know, Laura. I know. I know. I have a trip the 29th to Melbourne. What does the weather look like that day? On the 29th, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, so let's just look first at the 7-day forecast and let's just get through that. And then we can look at some models and all that fun stuff. Janice, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Almost had to go to work this morning. If those storms were a little slower, I'd have been at work at midnight. But I have things to burn. Yeah. These kids are crazy. Can you all hear the absolute chaos going on? These kids are absolutely crazy. I need to take them to a park and just tell them run in circles. Something. All right. So, high pressure, high pressure. Just looking for big systems. Lots of high pressure. That 29th there, Caribbean. All right, so we got another front coming through right around March 31st into the 1st. Looks like it could be some storms. Doesn't look, I mean, the energy looks well to the north, so it doesn't look like anything crazy. So that's good. Ah, Laura says, we love the chaos. I can bring you one more. Let's not do that. Amy says, no, cannot hear them. Really? It's wild the amount of chaos happening behind me. Jeannie Rowan says, all that sugar from yesterday. Those kids, they had a cupcake, and then those little shizas stole another cupcake. It's like, you cannot have two cupcakes. How is that? How do you think that's okay? Model maps. All right, let's look at some BSR. Let's go long range here. Okay. BSR. All right, so let's do the BSR thing. When is this? This is So this is going to be this upcoming Sunday. Little front. High pressure. Decent little front coming through. Around the 26th, 27th. That's a good little low. Could see some stormy weather there. 29, 30, 31st. So that makes sense. That's what the GFS was showing. Little storm system moving through. So fronts are still coming. All right. So there's that. Like April 3rd, 4th, 5th. Little storm system front. Okay. And then if we were to take this and step out even further. Little front there. Decent little front there. That's April 7th, 8th, 9th. So that's, yeah, 7th, 8th, 9th. Interesting. Okay. All right. 7th, 8th, 9th. What's going on there in the Gulf? That's the 13th, 14th, 15th. So that's right around that's right around tax day. Love the taxes. That's the 19th, 20th, 21st. Okay. All right. Right there. 19th, 20th, 21st. So there's an area of low pressure that the BSR is showing in the Gulf. And I put in my phone, so that's the April 20th, 21st, somewhere in there. Look at what that is. Okay. You see this? That's a recycle of the Lake Mary tornado part of the pattern. And the BSR is already showing an area of low pressure fairly far to the south. Okay, so correlation, causation, I don't know, you tell me. But there it is. All right. So definitely stuff to watch there. April's going to have some stuff. All right. Questions, comments, concerns? Anything? Tiffany says, yesterday was actually nice. A little thunder with rain, took a good nap in the back patio door. Oh, that does sound good. Yeah. I love that. Oh, Debbie, what are you doing? You're sending people to what? Priscilla, any challenges for a flight landing today at OIA before 10 a.m.? I mean, the weather looks pretty great to me. If there are issues, it's not going to be weather related. I can tell you that. Elizabeth says, totally overcast here in West Melbourne, breezy and cool. Well, it may be that we've still got some of those debris clouds over top of you. Let's look around and check out some tower cams. First, let's go over to the Kennedy Space Center and just see. Crystal, howdy, howdy. What are your spring break plans with the kids? Try to keep them alive. All right, Kennedy Space Center. You can see there at KSC, lots of clouds. Right? Port Canaveral, let's check in, see what's doing. Loading, loading, loading. There we go. All right, so we've got clouds. Probably going to, one of the days, probably going to go over to the port for lunch. We always have to do that. Tim, it's beautiful out in the Caribbean on Wonder of the Seas. Oh, I missed the one. I had such a great time on Wonder of the Seas last summer. I want to go cruise again. All right, that's looking good. Let's head up to New Smyrna Beach. See what's doing there. Oh, yeah, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. Not a ton of people up there. That's looking across the inlet. You can see the Ponce Inlet on the bottom of the screen. That's looking up toward the actual Ponce Inlet city side of things. There's Daytona Beach. Looking lovely. Let's head inland. Let's see the Orlando. This is down near the Orlando International Airport. All right, load, handshake, handshake. No, you're not going to handshake? Wait, what? Do I have to fix you? What are you doing? Oh, because you got. Okay, hold on. What is that? That's cam 20. There it is. Off the JW Marriott. Handshake, handshake. There it is. All right, so we're looking down at the airport, looking good. All right. Where else? Tourist district. Yeah, I mean it's pretty morning. I don't have Clearwater on this router. No, I don't. I'm sorry. All right, let's head to Orlando, see what's doing there. Downtown. We looking at anything in particular? Looks pretty nice. You missed the opportunity for Coffee Talk Karaoke by singing Fix You. And I will fix you. It's just Menalfi always plays Coldplay. That's all. That's pretty. Tavares. It's a beautiful morning, you guys. Long-term notepad activate. Yeah. Michelle says, I just got off Wonder of the Seas yesterday. I want to go to Wonder of the Seas again. Ugh. We're cruising this summer. It's not going to be on Wonder, though. We're going on adventure. Just had a better itinerary. All right. And last, let's go to Ocala. Look how pretty Tavares is. So pretty. Yeah, Ocala's just gorgeous. It's all gorgeous. So we've got a nice weather pattern for the next couple days, right? What else can I say? Are y'all good? Y'all good? Anything? Anything to add? Connie says, have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Indeed, I hope you all do. 27 years, last and first cruise, long overdue. Priscilla, they are so different today than they were 27 years ago. It's cruising is wildly different. Lights will guide you home. It's not that I'm doing them dirty. It's just Menalfi's always play. It's, Kara, looking for a last minute cruise to take. Any suggestions? I mean, if it's last minute, to me, it's going to be find the cheapest one. I almost booked a Margaritaville at Sea this week. It almost looked like they were going to pay me to go. But then we didn't know if that was going to be for kids. Is it for kids? You know? I work tonight, so no green beer for me. Ah, Laura, sorry. Let's see here. What are the East Coast beaches? Water temperatures are in like the mid 60s. So, yeah. Genie Rowan. I was just looking because of the price and the last minute price. That's all. That's all. I was just looking. I was just like, oh, that price. That's all. I've been loyal to Royal, but not for kiddos. Yeah, I know. There's many more people in Central Florida. Ken. Look, I know. I know, Ken. I get it. Priscilla says the Coffee Talk Cruise. There you go. Oh, Oliver. I mean, once you get out to sea, I know. I know. Jeez, Louise Oliver. It was cold. Anyway. All right. Anything else? Are we good? Are we good? You good? Great way to start cold plunging. Not my. It's definitely not my thing. No. Kiddo and some friends were talking about a beach day at the end of the week, but I don't think we're into beach weather yet. At the end of the week, I mean, look at that. There's a front on Friday. So if you're going to do the beach, I would probably say Wednesday, Thursday, or the weekend. I would also say water temperatures are still in the mid 60s. So it may be a little chilly to do that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Vacationstogo.com. Metro track of their 90-day tracker for deals, then book on the cruise due to what? Barb, what are you saying? Try that again, Barb. I have no idea what you're saying. Maybe for hotels and restaurants, but not for people who struggle. Well, can I understand that? Everybody's got their own thing, but I wish that I-4 was wider, that's for sure. I understand. I've grown up and lived in Central Florida most of my life. I know I-4 is rough, but tourism is what built this city. So, you know, website for cruise discounts, tracker last minute sales. What's the website to cruise? What? Priscilla, what? Is there what? What's the website for last minute cruise deals? Huh? All right. We good? Anything else to add? I wish I-4 had no eggs. I just, sometimes I wish I-4 was just better. That's all. I just wish it was better because I understand. I get it, but I also know Orlando and this area was built on tourism. It's just like I just wish the highway was better. It's awful. Every time I take it, it's just frustrating. Okay, vacations to go. Huh. Okay, 90-day ticker. The world's best. Okay. All right, I'll check it out. There's a 90-day ticker? What? Can I find a cheap cruise for this week? These roads all need to be. I know. Now that's true. That's true. We built this city on tourism. Anyway, all right. You're not getting me to sing. Copyright police are not coming after me. All right. That's all I got. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Have no idea what trouble I'm going to get into today, but we'll go find something. Hope you all get into some trouble too, in only the kind, fun, innocent sort of way, okay? Be the sunshine in someone else's day. I will see you tomorrow morning. Take care.